My colleague Sakina Kamwendo is, of course, standing by to bring us the very latest in terms of those pre-sentencing aftermath proceedings. So, Sakina, a very good afternoon to you. Give us the very latest. We heard your name come up there, the CIC, very hopeful that sometime he will be then appearing on Morning Live. Good afternoon.
That took me by, I must say, that took me by surprise. I was here minding my own business. I didn't know that we didn't invite the CIC to Morning Live, but hey, I guess he invited himself, so we'll wait to see when that happens. But I must say, what a day it has been. It's been an exhausting day for the thousands of EFF supporters who've showed up. They've sat here in the sun throughout, waiting, listening and watching, following the proceedings on these big screens. But of course, it wasn't to be. So we returned back here on the 15th and 16th of April because there's still some documents that need to be perused. And I guess Magistrate Toinette Olivier has to make up her mind as well. But of course, you heard there from all the EFF leadership what they had to say. And I must say it was very interesting watching the reaction from the crowd. But more so, it is going to be what this elicits going forward. And we will be here, right here, to make sure that we bring all of those reactions. I must also just say that the charges, of course, still stand because Julius Malema has been convicted. The EFF and Malema have indicated they will be appealing, so we await all of that. They seem to have made peace with the fact that Julius Malema, of course, will be found guilty. He has been found guilty already, I should say, that he will be sentenced by this particular court. And it seems, if you listen to the judge and if you listen to Advocate Noel Caesar, who was, of course, the state prosecutor, that they are, at least the prosecution is pushing for the minimum sentence at the very least, which is 15 years. But of course, we heard from the witness, who is a social worker in private practice, and she was speaking about Malema, his character, and basically saying that the things that he was saying, he's perhaps not such a bad guy, perhaps misunderstood. But that being said, as we say, the conviction stands. Will Malema and his supporters, when the time comes, ultimately accept what the law says? As he said, they are constitutionalists, but all, of course, will play out before us, because from this court, it definitely will go to the High Court, because they've already indicated that they will appeal, and if they have to take it all the way to the apex court. I tell you what, it's been a deafening day, and some people still remaining behind. But of course, it's been one for us here on SABC News. And this is how we wrap it with the entire team, Abongile Yankees, and of course, we also brought you the action from inside. I can barely hear myself speak or think at this point because it's all in the ear. But Alicia, this is where we say goodbye from East London until the 15th and 16th of April.
Much to my anchor, to SABC News anchor, as well as my colleague there, Sakina Kamwendo. She's just giving us a wrap, of course, from the aftermath of the pre-sentencing procedures in the trial, of course, in the sentencing, in fact, of Julius Malema.